Heidi ho, friends. We're in the home stretch here with lesson 11. We did lesson 10 in class today because it was an easy smeezy one. Tonight, we're going to talk about symmetry. Another one of those words, definitions, vocabulary words that we have to understand. So let's start off with that definition, shall we? A plain, flat figure, right here, if you can read with me on the top of page 335. A plain figure has line symmetry if it can be folded along a line so that two halves match exactly. And that fold that you fold it on is called line of symmetry. So that would be if we were to fold it along here and the two sides would match. Yes, this figure would have line of symmetry. If we were to fold it here, and it could be in multiple places. If you were folding it in half, it's just both sides. Think of a butterfly or a heart. You got to have half. If you fold it in half, it's going to match. So yes, for number 2. What do you think for number 3? If we fold it here, is it going to be the same? If we fold it here, will it be the same? No. But if we fold it, it only has to have one, and this would be the line of symmetry. So yes, this has symmetry. Does this one? Yes, we can fold it multiple ways. So yes. Can we fold this one, number 5, and get both exact same things? No. This one does not have line symmetry. This one has a couple. We can go this way. We can go this way. So yes. So it's just like, think of a butterfly and how its wings are exactly the same on the left and exact same on the right, and its body of a butterfly would be the line of symmetry. So a line of symmetry divides a figure or design into two matching parts, as you can see on our graph paper here. Draw a line of symmetry in the figure or design. So look at the design. Where would the line of symmetry be? Where could we fold this in half to show where it would be exactly the same? So right through there, right? And here, I'm thinking like a butterfly. So your line of symmetry is going to be right here. So if you fold this side on top of the other side, it's going to be exactly the same. Which figure in exercises 1 through 6, so that's these, have more than one line of symmetry? Well, let's look at those. Well, number 1 definitely would. We could do it that way or this way. So number 1, it just says more than 1. How about number 2? Number 2, we could go that way or we could go this way. We could go up and down. So that is more than 1. Number 3 only has one line of symmetry, because if we tried to fold it any other way, it's not going to match up. Number 4, we've already established, yes, definitely more than 1. Number 5 has no line of symmetry. And number 6, we've already established have more than 1. So choose one of the figures from your answer. So choose one of these figures, 1, 2, 4, and 6. Draw the figure and draw all of its lines of symmetry. So I kind of did that for you. So if you want to make one of these, so let's say you do number 4. Number 4, and you need to model it so it looks the same on your graph paper as the graph paper over there. So if I were to show lines of symmetry, I would say this one, and this one, and this one, and this one. Those are all lines of symmetry. If you want to pick a different figure, you can pick a different figure and see which way they fold to have lines of symmetry. Here's our friend Puzzle Penguin, and we'll talk about Puzzle Penguin in Math Workshop tomorrow. So you can flip to the next page on this one, but we will talk about, it'll be our conversation piece for Math Workshop tomorrow. So now we're going to practice drawing the other half of a figure, or the other, the part that makes it symmetrical is what we call it. And on this, you really need to look at the dots. So for example, in number 12, when you're looking at it, and I'm going to change this display back to single. You look at it and it goes over one dot. So that's what we're going to do, over one dot. Okay, then it goes down a diagonal. And then it's two spaces, 1, 2, then it's a diagonal, and then one out. So you want it to look almost I mean, it's not perfect because, of course, I'm using a smartboard. Smartboards are not very nice sometimes. But you want to look at what the other side looks like and make it look exactly like it would look on that side. So for this one, you're talking about one out, and then one across, and then one out, and back in, one across, and up. So if you're looking at the dots that's already have been established on the other side, you will have that line. So if it's going over one, down one, diagonal one. This one's a little tougher because it kind of passes through 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, and back up. It's not perfect because I'm on a smartboard, sorry. For number 16, we will work on that one in class, but the major objective of this lesson is to understand symmetry, line of symmetry, and symmetry. It's exactly the same size and same shape on the other half of the shape, if you were to fold it on a line of symmetry. So hopefully you're understanding this, and we can work a little bit closer on this tomorrow, but you have some foundation of symmetry when you come to class tomorrow. Have a good night.